They are a favorite Southern side dish and frequently served during Black History Month.
That's right. Here now in the CI Kitchen is our guest chef, Carrie Anderson.
Hello.
Carrie, great to have you back.
Thank you, Ryan.
Looks like you brought some unripe tomatoes.
I did on purpose.
On purpose?
Yes, and these are in varying stages of ripeness here. This one is pretty green all the way through. And then, of course, as you will see it on the vine, it just goes from green to red.
And we're talking about fried green tomatoes?
We are. That's what we're going to make today, yes.
Now, I would think you would not be finding many green tomatoes at the store right now, because I would think that you want to see them red, no?
That's correct. I was super lucky and found these, however, just in a general kind of big box store, which will not always be the case, except for in the summer. But typically, if you go somewhere that sells more local produce that is seasonal and or grown like in a greenhouse, perhaps. Okay. So like the Co-op in Urbana, you might be able to find green tomatoes there year-round.
Okay.
Otherwise, you got to kind of go on a hunt and, you know,
right.
check the tomatoes when they bring them out from the
That's right,
back.
yes.
So what makes this recipe significant to Black History Month?
Sure, yeah. So tomatoes are thought to have come to North America in the 1600s. And through just the brilliance and innovation and,
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah.
Of enslaved Africans, some from the Caribbean who were familiar with working tomatoes, green and red, were introduced to Northern cuisine.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. So they came up from, is it South America then?
Correct, South America. Then
it would have been the African-American, at the time, like enslaved African-Americans,
yes.
That then brought them into their culture and then brought them up into the north.
That is correct.
And so this is really digging back into some deep cultural history.
Yes.
Help me understand, because, I mean, eating unripe food is not really something I'm familiar with. So,
sure.
Do they taste different than ripe tomatoes?
Absolutely, yeah. Ripe tomatoes are sweet, soft. Green tomatoes are more firm in texture. They are sour, and I think they're very bright. Like the flavor is very bright.
Better for frying.
Better for frying, yes.
Okay.
They're definitely more sturdy. If you want to touch one of those, you can see they're super firm.
Yeah, you have been doing a lot of stuff over here while we've been chatting.
Yes.
So what's been going on here?
So I'm seasoning up. This is a 3-step breading process, which is traditionally used for frying lots of things. So you have a dry, a wet, and a dry. So here I have flour with salt and pepper, and then I have here buttermilk with an egg and a little bit of hot sauce. And then in this bowl, I have cornmeal, flour, and then the same seasoning.
It's kind of like doing a cutlet of chicken or something.
Correct. Same concept.
But we're doing it with tomatoes.
That's
I love
right.
this.
Same concept.
Now, how do you serve fried green tomatoes? Is it just like a side? Do you put them on a sandwich? How are we preparing these?
Oh, so traditionally and most commonly, you find them as a side dish. But today, we're going to prepare them in the normal manner, and then we're going to put them on a BLT.
Ooh, I love BLTs.
I love me a good BLT.
The sunshine and the warm is like definitely making me ready for summer and what comes along with summer. So you're just going to fry these up then. Is that the next step?
That's correct. Okay. So we're going to see if our oil is hot. And it is. We'll turn it up just a little bit. So I'm going to continue this process. I'm going to get these fried up, and then we will get them on our BLT.
Okay.
Can't wait.
The big reveal.
Big reveal coming up. We will be back.
Well, if you want Carrie's recipe and connect with her Facebook group, which I know we mention every time because it's such a great networking opportunity to learn about fun recipes and everything. Let's talk next about what's happening in the group.
Okay.
You can join her on Facebook, and we'll have a copy of her recipe at ciLiving.tv. Ryan, should we sample a BLT coming up?
I am definitely going to try this. It looks really good.
Thank you.